Peace, Lionhouse Nation. For heaven's sake, 100 on YouTube. Shout out to Facebook. Shout out to all my social platforms. You can find me, for heaven's sake, 100 on all social media. Peace to who all's listening, you know what I'm saying? I'm working on a new project called Return of the Backpack Rap. I call it that because I feel like, you know, the way I've been doing music, it's like a lost art form, you know what I'm saying? And like sometimes when you an artist and you doing music and you getting everything together and like you actually respect the art form, nowadays it's like you are an outcast. You respect the art form. Nigga don't want to hear that. Nigga don't want to hear this, because you know, like even yesterday, I had a family member come to me and was like, yo, you know, you could do this, you could do that, you could flip it, you could do this. And it made me start thinking, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you want to compromise who you are to make millions? You know what I'm saying? Is that what they talking about when they say selling your soul? Is that what they mean? You know what I mean? Because a lot of times, you know, like the Bible is in parables. So you see, you try to look at it and look at life and you say, yo, is that what they mean? Because, you know, you putting your heart and your soul on the paper. You putting that's what you're putting on the paper when you're writing. That's what you're putting on the track. So when you look at it, that's what you selling. You know, even down to the simplicity of it. You selling your soul when you selling a record. If that's what you're putting on a record. So I looked at it and I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I've been making music for a minute. I've been making music like this for a while. And I got my little fans here and there. But everybody that does respect me for who I am. They respect me for who I am, not who I'm selling them. Even if they do decide to buy a record, they know that the guy that they hear on the record is the guy that they talk to on the phone. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where I win when it comes to not having the Bentley or not having the expensive whatevers, because as an independent artist, that's not you can't be an independent artist and say stuff like that, at least to me, because on my level it's not like that. I'm underground. A lot of underground artists don't have the Bentleys in it. That's the mainstream. It's like we and one. You understand, Lionhouse? We and one. They NBA. There ain't nothing wrong with it, but we come from the street with it. We get the style, you know what I'm saying? So even though we ain't got the big sponsors and shit like that, we are the springboard to get in the game. We can play the game. We can get in the NBA and play with rules, you know, no carrying. You feel me? We can do that. But at the same time, do you want to compromise yourself? And that's what I asked myself. So I did this video for a couple of reasons. Because yesterday I was thinking to myself, do you really want to compromise too much? Because I changed the production. I changed a lot of shit. Check out the record. Check out Real One. I just let it out like 3 days ago on SoundCloud, for heaven's sake, 100 again. There's another track, the actual title track, Return of the Backpack Rap. We did the Kill Bill sample. I know the Kill Bill sample is something y'all heard already, but we did it illa. We didn't take the whole sample either. We just took the beginning, the part that y'all know. You know what I'm saying? And we flipped that. And there's another one called It's Marvelous. You know, shout out to Stephanie Worlds and Destiny Media Group. You know what I'm saying? They hooked me up with a performance for G5. I opened up for Gunplay. It was straight, you know. Shout out to Gunplay. Bible on the Dash Part 2. Yeah, man, it's been a moving year for me, at least as an artist. You know, I'm moving more than I was in 2016. But that still opens up the conversation for do you really want to compromise who you've been this whole time to get where you want to go? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of those things that's going through my head. You know what I'm saying? Hit the comment box, man. Let me know what time it is, man. I'm a shout out to Reason Being. You know, shout out to Bottles Belafonte, whole conference team, Eddie Nice, Prime Legend, Front Page, PJ Pressure, DJ Universal, you know what I'm saying? Lisa Ford, shout out to Lisa Ford, man. Protect Your Neck Records, Protect Your Neck Management, Wu-Tang, all day, Wu-Tang forever, Wu Wednesdays, you know I love fucking Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers, all day. You know, and that's another thing too. My love for Wu-Tang, probably the reason I can't bust, because what? Niggas ain't trying to listen to the chamber music no more. That's what took me some time to get everything together. You know what I'm saying? That's what took me some time. You know what I mean? To get everything locked down. That's what took it, you know, issues. Because when you look at the game, nobody's really watching that type of rap no more, right? But you go to the ciphers, you go down to the underground, that shit still lives, you know what I'm saying? So I guess that's where I've been. But now, It's time to go overground. It's the return of the backpack rap. You know what I'm saying? It's coming back so people can know that, you know, it's not, yo, don't be ashamed to have lyrics. Don't be ashamed because you speak proper English. Don't be ashamed because your vocabulary's a little larger than the average artist. Don't change. Don't change. You know what I'm saying? Stay focused, man. Bring your artist to you. Bring the crowd that you have to you, man. Yeah, man. Another thing is, too, you know, coming back to the point of the grind, you know, I want to get back to showing everybody what it takes to be an independent artist. Showing everybody what it takes, man. Like, going to work. I'm a chef. When I ain't on camera or when I ain't trying to do this hip-hop shit, I'm a chef, man. I've been to almost the glass ceiling of this chef shit. You know, I've worked at Waldorf Astoria. I've worked for Hilton for 5 years. You know, I get it in. I'm a real chef. So when you hear me in my lyrics with the chef, that's real shit. You know, I'm a culinary certified. But that's the backup plan. And that's another thing is these independent artists need to know, have a backup plan. You become Bruce Wayne. You could still be Batman. You become Bruce Wayne, man. Because you may have a life that you need to go into. Don't lose your dream, but don't not play the system. You can't be a bum trying to chase your dream. You can't be a bum trying to chase your vision. You see what I'm saying? A lot of these artists, they sacrifice everything to get where they going. And that's only, let me rephrase that. It's okay to do it if you under 21. If you under 21, sacrifice everything because you still at mom house or you still, you know, in a situation where you're going to school. And sacrifice everything. Go hard. Because the only thing you need to focus on is school. You see what I'm saying? I talk to these artists, man, on the YouTube channel and try to let these cats know, man, when you listening to the Hev, yo, when you watching the Hev's video, when you in the Hev zone, you see what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what I think. I'm gonna tell you the real. It's not all about chasing it and like I said, you gotta make certain sacrifices, but you can't sacrifice everything. So you Bruce Wayne and you Batman, yo. You know what I mean? You gotta balance out yin and yang, man. Balance out what it is. But in the YouTube channel, I'm gonna start showing y'all what it takes. Being in the studio is not the only thing I do to make it happen. Getting in front of the camera is probably like the last of it. You hear these famous cats tell you that shit, but they ain't got it like me. Why? Because they got a machine behind them. You see what I'm saying? They got machines. They got the big record label behind them. When you see something that's 100% me putting that shit in place, you see what I'm saying? So a lot of these artists, independent, they need to take credit for putting themselves where they at. You see what I'm saying? Mention it more so other cats can understand and be inspired to do it for themselves. Because let me tell you, there's no guide to this shit. YouTube channel, who knows if this nigga's gonna watch all 8 minutes of this video? Who knows if they gonna see all 8 minutes? So they might not get the message. You see what I'm saying? But yo, tune in, hit the comment box, go check SoundCloud out. Return of the Backpacker. Coming soon, real soon. I'm leaking it now. I got 4 tracks on the SoundCloud. For heaven's sake, 100 on all social media. Get at me. Get at the Hev. Hit the comment box.